What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on SENS ticker. And on today's video, first of all, I will show you where we are on the price chart and how we get there. Then we'll continue with the fundamental news about this company and I will show you their amazing earnings report and their new investors presentation. And at the end of this video, I will share my thoughts and my technical analysis, and I will show you what should you expect from the price section. So let's start with the price chart. I made my previous video right here at this point, and I've told you that we might have one more leg to the upside, and then we might have a retracement. And as you can see with this movement to the upside, if I switch to hourly time frame, we have this huge movement, and we hit exactly this previous stop, and we even broke it to the upside. But then we had this retracement, and for now we are hovering at the price point of about $3.63. Also, on my previous video, I've told you that you can start to accumulate your position on every daily red candle, and as you can see, we have two of them. And if I compare the length of this wave from this bottom to this top, and let me clean the chart a little bit, we already almost hit the golden pocket. And I will show you what should we expect next in my technical analysis. But for now, let's continue with the fundamentals first of all. And let's start with the company profile. Senseonics Holdings, a medical technology company, develops and commercializes continuous glucose monitoring systems for people with diabetes in the United States, Europe, the Middle East and Africa. And for now they have two main products. It is the Eversense and Eversense XL, and these products are for the period of up to 90 days and 180 days. And the main catalyst that we are anticipating for this company for the long period of time is their FDA approval for their 180 days system. And this approval will drastically increase their capability to sell these products in the United States. And let me show you several numbers of this company. For now, they have a revenue of $13.55 million. And they have a revenue growth of 35.3%, and previously they had negative revenue growth of roughly 20%. They have losses of $488.54 million, and they also reduced their losses. And they have a rather strong cash position of $142.78 million. So let's continue with their earnings report. And right here on their official website, we have this article that is published on November the 9th. And let me give you a sneak peek on their results. Total revenue for the third quarter was $3.5 million compared to $0.8 million for the third quarter of 2020. This increase was due to the transition of commercial responsibility of Eversense to Essentia and its orders for distribution in the European Union and in the United States. Third quarter 2021 gross loss declined by $2.1 million year-over-year to $1.2 million. Third quarter sales and sales marketing expenses decreased by $0.7 million year-over-year to $2.5 million. Third quarter research and development expenses increased by $2.6 million year-over-year to $7.2 million. The increase was due to higher salaries and related expenses from the expansion of R&D workforce, an increase in clinical studies and lab suppliers, and an increase in contractor expenses. And let me show you their investors presentation. And they increased their R&D expenses because they have several new products. This is their new Eversense 180 that we are awaiting the approval from FDA. Next one, they have this system, Eversense 365 system, and it will last the entire year, and it's basically improved 180-day system. And on top of that, they have this Freedom system. This system has two unique products, CGM with transmitter and FGM without transmitter, and standalone therapeutic FGM without transmitter. And I have to say that with this product, they will drastically increase the total addressable market for this type of products. And that's why they have these numbers. So, on top of that, they decreased their general and administrative expenses by $0.4 million year-over-year to $5.12 million. Net income was $42.9 million or 10 cents per share. in the third quarter of 2021 compared to a net loss of $23.4 million or 10 cents per share in the third quarter of 2020. Net income increased by $66.3 million due to the accounting for embedded derivatives and fair value adjustments. And their financial outlook is not so positive because they are quite cautious because of the COVID-19 pandemic, and they posted this. COVID-19 continues to pose a risk of uncertainty to the company's overall business, and the FDA's review of our 180-day product PMA supplement application. As a result, Senseonics currently expects its full year 2021 global net revenue to be in the middle of the revenue guidance range of $12 million to $15 million. And in my opinion, it's quite negative forecast because a lot of investors anticipated the increase in these numbers, but we should keep in mind that they didn't receive FDA approval yet. And let me show you what was the speech of Chief Executive Officer of Senseonics, Mr. Tim Goodnow. And he said, "In the third quarter, we remained laser-focused on advancing the most innovative pipeline in CGM, while Essentia progressed initiatives to drive Eversense patient adoption. We encouraged by the excitement demonstrated by patients in HCPs for the 180-day sensor in the United States, and we are pleased with the progression of the review and are hopeful the FDA will reach an approval decision in the coming months based on the positive PROMISE study results. We look forward to launching the new system shortly after approval." And I have to say that they slightly increased this a waiting period. They might have up to months, and this means potentially we might see the FDA approval even on Q1 2022, and that's why you have to be cautious. So, and let's continue with the technical analysis, but before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, fundamentally this company is extremely promising, and you can watch their latest investor presentation, and this presentation is really amazing from their total addressable market, from their competitive advantages compared to their Dexcom, Libre and Medtronic rivals. And I have to say that with this information you will have a much broader picture of this company, and in my opinion you have to keep an eye on this company, at least as a contender of your long-term investments. So what should we expect next? As you can see, we almost hit the golden pocket, and from this point we might go higher, but we have to be cautious because by the end of 2021 we have about 1.5 months, and in my opinion we might hover for quite some time around the levels in between $4.11 in between this top. It is a confluence with top of the B wave and with our previous movement right here, and with this bottom potentially up to $3 price point, and in the worst case scenario we might hit even this previous golden pocket at the range of about $2.8. And you have to keep in mind that this price action will give you much more attractive average price for this company as a long-term investor. And this means, in my opinion, after you do your own due diligence, you can accumulate your position on every daily red candle, because eventually when we'll have the FDA approval or when we will have the date of this approval, the price of this company will skyrocket. And no doubts about it. So I think from the technical standpoint that's it for now. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with the notification bell, and see you guys and girls next time. Bye.